Ashkeepers Legacy is a real tabletop RPG show for adults who choose to never grow up. But that does mean our shenanigans may not be appropriate for younger viewers and listeners. From colorful words to emotional highs and lows to fart and phallic jokes, we will hit it all. So please enjoy responsibly, like coffee or beer or buying dice. Welcome to the show.
Yes, that is the vibes.
Snape, boy.
Professor Snape.
We understand.
Yes, I missed it.
Alright. Well, welcome back, friends and fellow gamers to Detention Gaming! This is session 12 of our D&D campaign, Ashkeepers Legacy. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video, sharing it with a fellow adventurer, subscribe if you haven't already, enabled notifications so you don't miss the live broadcasts on Saturday mornings on YouTube. Also, we invite you to join our Discord and chat with us directly, along with other fun, nerdy folk. And before we move on, thank you so much for the continued love and support. Really appreciate y'all. Okay, recap time. Okay. The thing. Doing the thing now. Okay. Last time on Ashkeepers Legacy, surviving an encounter with an Ankheg, a subterranean acid-spewing insectoid monstrosity, the party found rest as they delved deeper into the underground, following their guide, a male kobold named Zeke, guide/prisoner. We are at the end of a short rest, right before those of you who are resting regain consciousness. Schade. You had watch, but there was a overwhelming sense of just drowsiness that overtook you, and you found yourself slipping into sleep. And in sleep, your dreams have brought you, like they have before, to just a open plain-like field with rolling hills, just a random wilderness that perhaps in your past that you've traversed, or maybe it's all just something that your mind is creating in the moment. There's a welcomed comfort in this space. Like, yes, you are in the wilderness, you think you're lost, none of your companions are with you. There is a unusual amount of self-awareness compared to previous dreams, but it's where you think you're dreaming but you're not. It's kind of a weird in-between, because the last thing you remember was keeping watch, but you can't really remember anything before that, and perhaps you were just daydreaming and this is just the second life that you live. It's puzzling, but as you're walking along, the hills kind of give way to a mountainscape in the background, and you can see that the stars are above you. It is night, and there is kind of this gentle wind kind of just blowing by, catching your clothing in the gusts. There's no birds or wildlife that you can see or hear at the moment, or bugs. It is nighttime, but you notice there's an absence of a moon. There's no moon, or if there is one, you just don't see it at the moment, like it has revolved around the horizon line. And you do see what looks like the light of day kind of hasn't quite crept over the mountainscape ahead of you, but it's present enough that you see the stars kind of beginning to fade into like the morning sky, right? And you're just walking along this road, and you kind of stop and you notice that there is another humanoid just kind of sitting there looking at you, and it's a silhouette. You kind of see it like It's odd. It's almost like an optical illusion because you see the mountains in the far distance, but this individual sitting kind of on the edge of this hill before you, and you can't quite tell if they're as tall as the mountain sitting among it or if they're your size sitting like right in front of you. And as you kind of approach, this illusion just kind of, with every step and sway of your body, shifts between that being really big, being normal sized, and it's not an unsettling presence. This looks to be just like some vagabond, some traveler who's just sitting there, and again, it's a darkened silhouette because the light is coming from behind him, so you cannot make out any physical features. You just see like the outline of a humanoid shape. You can make out what look like ears, like the chin, the neck, and then like where the clothing or whatever it is they're wearing begins. And they're just lounging there, sitting there. And you just approach. Is there anything you would like to do?
Does it look like it might be paying attention to me?
You think so. It's positioned in your direction. Like, you know, it's not saying anything or moving much. It's just kind of lounging.
I'll wave to it. Just slowly.
Yeah, you wave and you watch as the individual, the silhouette just kind of turns its head a bit, and you see a nod of recognition. And you hear this voice. It's familiar to you but foreign at the same time. A voice you think you've heard before, possibly someone you may have crossed paths with before, but also a total stranger. And the individual just kind of looks towards you and goes, "Well met, traveler. Would you like to join me?"
Where are you going?
And you see them just kind of look around, and you notice now that you're at a crossroads. Like the path that you've been walking in this field splits into many. You see them just kind of sitting there and look back, and they say, "At the moment, I'm not sure. Perhaps you can give me some direction. I'm not lost. I'm more of a wanderer." And just kind of looks at you.
Don't seem to be wandering at the moment.
Well, I've traveled far. And thought it would be a nice place to enjoy the sunrise and take a break.
I'll join you for that.
And you see it beckons you forth, and you see there's like, as you're approaching the hill and the silhouette and everything, you can begin to make out kind of like the light kind of coming over the back and the shoulders and the head. But again, it's weird because it's still dark in the front. So you can kind of make out more and more details, but you go to sit next to them, you kind of join them in this weird like light prism illusion. And even your own like kind of features and everything get dulled down by the light as it hits your back kind of, yeah. And you're sitting on a large log under this large oak tree. And you can actually see like where the light in the distance from the mountains behind is slowly creeping over the mountains and the hills down into the field. Like it hasn't quite reached you yet, but it's slowly, like kind of like a wave in the water, just slowly washing over the landscape. And maybe in a few moments the light will reach you both.
How precisely are the silhouetted features visible to me at this point, were I to look over?
You looking over, they aren't pronounced enough to see any details, any uniqueness. It's just this blank template with like an outline, and the light's encroaching upon it, and you can see skin tone, like flesh tone, and like colored fabrics and clothing, but beyond that, there aren't any other key details. It's odd because it's almost like you're talking to yourself in a mirror in a way, but this is a completely different individual.
I'll try to shift my silhouette in sync with theirs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and as you shift, you kind of see your form assume that of theirs. There's no immediate reaction, and you see the humanoid seems unbothered by this sudden change in your physical form. As they just sit there and like they acknowledge it by looking over in your direction. Yeah. And you see they just kind of look back out over the wilderness and over the kind of fading starlight and night above.
I'll say there's something about the light of the first dawn that paints the fields in blues and golds.
You can't see it, but you see the silhouette move that indicates a smile in the edge of the face. It's been a long time since I've encountered someone who can enjoy the splendors of something so simple. I myself has also enjoyed the first dawn. There was something about it that was special. And I feel as time has droned on, it's something many take for granted. The promise of a new day. But at the same time, there is mourning for what was before in the night that's dying off. And you kind of, again, the light is just getting closer and closer, but it's not an aggressive, right? It's like a subtle, slow, rolling light. And they just kind of stare out towards it. And for a moment, you kind of watch them as they kind of hold their hand out, and like the way is the light's catching, it's casting like a shadow, but the light hasn't quite reached you yet, so it's like a darker shadow among kind of the stars. It's weird, it's almost like you're in a snow globe and like there's an angle of night that is rotating and sun is coming. It's not like a normal sunrise where like it would cast a large shadow, right? It's very weird.
It doesn't change here, does it?
Sometimes the actions of others bring about the change we seek. And you see him just kind of look towards all of the paths before you both. And he's like, what about the road you have traveled, friend? And just kind of looks over towards the way you had come. And at this point, because, you know, this is a dream, but you think it's more so a, like, state of being. The road you traveled was a long one, and you're tired, but it wasn't a bad one, you know? It had its moments, its rocky moments, its difficult, you know, terrain to pass through and obstacles, but no different than any other road that you've traveled.
I've walked these paths before. And I will.
Kind of looks over at you, and like looks back over at the paths and stands up. He's like, I think I'll go this way. And then begins to just kind of walk away from you down one of the paths into the reeds, into the plains. Just kind of like turns and looks back, and as it goes to turn and look back and the light almost catches it, you wake up. And we're back at camp in the cave.
Oh, thank God you didn't die.
At least it would have been in their sleep, right? Peaceful.
No, not with Freddy Krueger there. Nuh-uh.
That's not the sense I got of that at all.
Does it mean anything to you, the player, or
Spoilers.
spoilers?
That's for the audience to find out.
Yes!
I'm curious if it's got something to do with your lore, or if it's creepy ass wizard glooming person
I'll
playing
say,
tricks.
for the benefit of everyone here and everyone watching, Schade doesn't know much of their true home.
Okay, that's really cool.
What is your
Don't say that
were-
to our mom. That's gonna hurt.
They were maybe.
Aww.
David, what is your passive
Original
perception?
true home.
Was it?
Still gonna.
Josh, what's
Say
your passive
family.
perception?
Passive?
Yeah.
15.
What's your passive perception?
Passive is. I will move. I had it on the wrong thing.
It's okay.
Passive is 10.
10. Okay.
Unbothered and unnoticed.
Armand and Schade?
I'm neutral.
Passives?
13.
13? Okay.
Get loading now.
No worries. What, for 14, you said?
11.
Oh, 11? Oh, okay. So I think the highest was 15, so one of 15.
I don't think mine's over 15, so
Okay.
that.
As a clear, it might
14.
be. Hey!
Hey!
I have the
Okay.
highest
Okay.
bliss.
You got the
We're in
highest
so much trouble.
All right. So
That's it?
those of you who, so everyone was asleep because you were on watch and then you had fallen asleep.
Yeah.
All of you slowly come to consciousness one by one, but you notice that there is a stranger in your camp.
Oh no.
You see, well, you don't see. What wakes you up is the sound of cooking food at your camp.
No.
And you see, kind of like away from you all having relocated, that the fire pit has been moved, and someone is borrowing your cook's utensils, Tum. As you see, Zeke is sitting there on a log and is currently eating what looks like some freshly cooked breakfast.
this person?
With this individual.
Okay.
And you see this
Cooking
humanoid individual wearing kind of like a mismatched makeshift kind of like half plate or plate armor. But you see this dark flesh-toned tiefling bearing many scars and has Khodlak's axe on his back. And is currently sitting and talking with the kobold as you all kind of regain consciousness.
Do I recognize this person?
Let's make some history checks.
Do I get advantage for living at the grove?
I'll give you all advantage, yeah.
Oh, 17.
5 and a 6. Total of 7.
Histories.
Okay.
18.
17. And I used death.
Okay, 17.
We get advantage? Oh, I need it.
Meow.
Just a history check.
Ah, fuck.
Okay,
11.
16.
Minus 1.
Okay, you got 17, 16, 11,
12.
6.
12.
Or 7.
7,
8.
8. Okay. For those of you who got above a 10, you know this to be a fellow warrior of the Ashguard, Jax, who is sitting there talking with Zeke, a male, muscular tiefling wearing armor, has weapons and a pack at his back, and strung along some arrows. You see, like in the quiver, Khodlak's large axe that, like his token axe that
Which
he himself
was missing.
forged. That was missing.
She pulls out her bow and arrow.
Where did you get that from?
He goes, "Oh, you're all up. Good morning. Please, there's food. Come sit."
Why do you have his axe?
Who are you?
I get up
Oh.
and start eating the food.
He's like,
Jax.
"I come in peace," and he holds up his arm ring. He's like, "I'm Jax,
She didn't give him
Okay, so
fellow warrior."
cool that you live here and all, but you snuck into our camp while we were sleeping and moved all of our stuff. That's weird.
Well, I saw the dead bug and saw some of you were injured, and I figured it best to let you all sleep. I was
But why
one of
did
the
you-
scouts sent to track down Khodlak.
Where did you
But why
get
did
his
he have his
axe?
axe?
I found his axe
Where?
just a few miles further down the tunnel. It seems that there was a fight. I did not find him or his body, but I found his axe.
Did you see glowy things?
Glowy things?
Yeah,
Glowing
wispy
things that
glowy
turn
things.
dead things into alive.
No.
Spores.
I pull my book out and I flip like this.
Excuse me. That.
Looks at it and he's like, "No, I haven't seen anything like that."
Okay.
But I knew that they were going to send more of us to come help with the situation.
Down here?
Yes, Yolanda dispatched me before. I'm not alone. There are some other scouts kind of going through the tunnels to help look for him.
Did they tell us that there were other scouts down here already, or?
I believe they did.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad I found
I'll
you.
start eating then.
Yes, please.
How long
Help
have you
yourself.
been here?
It's hard to, I don't know what day it even is. I don't do much underground. I don't know.
Can I-
It's a while.
Can I make a quick perception how long I think it would have taken to cook the food? Baseline of how long it's been
Ooh.
here for.
Let's do a
Food check.
Food check. Let's do it. I'll take history. I'll take
Side of food.
survival.
Side of food?
Side of food.
Yeah, slate of food.
I think survival.
Slide of time.
Whole time comes like rumbling into his bag, rumbling, pulls out a bag that smells like coffee, and pressing starts making coffee.
You are not a morning person, are you?
I'm not a want to be woken up person.
learned this. We've learned this before.
Yeah.
like 8 hours ago. We learned this.
So what you got?
You said survival, right?
Yeah, survival or history.
Surprisingly, survival is not there for some reason.
He is simultaneously is and is not a morning person. He takes us for his dad. He'll be up early
Oh,
if
it's
you
at the very
don't like
bottom.
it.
Okay, it's all the same. 9.
9. You're unsure. I mean, it's thoroughly cooked food. You know, it's like eggs and bacon and whatnot, and some buttered bread. Probably took, I don't know, somewhere in the range of minutes. Not long. But you see Zeke and Jack seem to be very familiar as they're just kind of chatting with each other. And you actually notice what looks like a map that's kind of been etched in the dirt, and like rocks and things have been moved, and they're currently conversing with each other and just kind of talking as you all approach and joined by the fire.
We all took short rests, right?
Yeah, we already rolled hit points and all that stuff last time.
I'll ask Zeke. Hey, how's your leg?
Zeke's like, it's not in one piece still, but it could be worse.
I'm gonna sit protectively next to Zeke, and I'm gonna look at the map, crudely drawn map on the floor, and be like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Jax looks over and is like, "Oh, we were just discussing the camp that I was scouting and how many we are dealing with and the traps. It seems you've made a powerful ally." And you see before you the map, and there are places marked on the map where you see Zeke has taken a stick and kind of X'd out where traps are located.
I'm gonna pat Zeke on the head. Good boy.
It's like, I don't mind helping out. You guys are actually pretty cool.
I mean, it's smarter than this one.
Well, you know.
Which we have a little, like, Survival 101.
I didn't touch the thing.
You still follow them.
What thing?
Like,
It was a glowy spore thing that animated a dead kobold, so I followed it.
A wisp, like this, in the book.
I didn't
Are
touch
you okay?
it. I didn't
you
touch
still
it.
follow
I
them.
didn't touch it.
Can we just agree that if you see something weird on watch, you wake?
I got him.
And I told him,
I did the right thing. I woke him up to follow me while I followed the
Would
thing.
you have gone without him?
Probably.
Okay,
but I
then
still
you need
did
to wake
the
up
right
more
thing.
than one person.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing as best as you could.
Armand,
I'm not mad, I'm just
It's-
disappointed.
Armand,
Well, the
Survival
only person
room.
I probably would have woken up would have been you, and you were passed out. So
I was hurt.
yeah,
Are you feeling
I was letting you rest.
A little.
I was letting
What?
you rest.
98.
Rest 8?
Rest state.
98?
Armand, first
Don't
it's a
worry,
reference.
secrets.
Survival 101.
Secrets.
If you see shut glowing lights, do not follow. If you see act or rolling eyes in the woods, no you did not.
There you go.
If you hear a baby, a child, or a lady crying for help, no you didn't. Trust me on this.
Sound like fairy stories.
Yes, fairies are very dangerous.
I should know.
Jax looks at you all and is like, I've encountered some rather alarming undead things along the way, and there are not.
Dinosaur?
The dinosaur.
There was
We've
one.
seen the dinosaur.
Oh, you've met Marsha.
Yeah.
It-
Marsha tried to eat us.
Rubbing it.
Why? What were you doing?
Marsha's a
Sneaky.
zombie.
Marsha's a guardian of the Undergrove.
We were
And
on
tried
the
to eat
undergrowth.
us.
Oh.
I tried to stop them.
To be fair, I barely remember it when I was kind of drunk, but she tried to
Kind
eat
of.
us.
Oh.
Again,
Friends
I
are
was being
not
the responsible
selling
one.
us
I don't
well.
like that.
Are you traveling with us further down?
Yes, I'm to aid you, yes. Unless you'd rather me not. And
No, that
Please. We could use some
we could
help.
use your help.
Yeah, we got pretty winded with the bug.
it's an impressive kill, nasty creature. Never fought one myself, but seems like you all took care of it.
Surprisingly delicious.
It's deadly.
No.
Hmm.
You ate it?
Yes.
You see Zeke just puts his hand like on Jax's knee and is just like,
Little
Very
asshole.
spicy.
yeah, little ass.
Tom and Zeke had the appropriate reaction. I thought it was good. I don't know.
I feel better after eating it.
Did it
to
clear
know.
your sinuses?
Yes.
If Jax looks over and is like, if you're looking to make some extra coin, if you bring back any rare kills for Sam to cook, he will pay you a reward for it.
Is there any of it left?
Do ya?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Okay.
happen then to have a bag of clothing with you, would ya?
I do not at the moment.
Colding?
Holding.
Colding? I heard that right? Colding?
Colding.
Is that like a freezer bag?
It's like a freezer bag.
Oh.
It's a bag of holding that can keep food long.
That's an actual
Okay, but
thing.
don't bag of holdings have no air in them?
Yeah,
Well,
but
there's a
things
limited
can
amount of air.
still,
Limited amount of air.
things can
That's
still
right, okay.
decompose in a bag of holding, if I remember
That's
correctly.
useful.
So if you leave anything in a bag of holding, venturing 101, don't leave things in the bag of holding, they will rot.
Gross.
It's just
And then
free
you'll be like,
bones.
hey, I forgot this was in here.
just free bones.
Gross. Gross stuff.
I don't like that at all.
Okay.
I think Heck's gonna like
Is-
that a lot.
My shadow realm.
No.
I would like to and see where she is.
As you attempt to do that, you
Yeah.
once again feel that connection that your familiar has been lost, and you
I
have to
will-
reconjure that.
I will do so.
All right.
I'll she'll like I'll prick my thumb and
Okay.
mutter some words. I think it just like steps off.
As you do that, Jax like instantly says, like, "What the fuck? What the?" and like goes and draws his blade instantly.
Oh no, it's complicated. She's with me.
That's her mom.
You
Well-
don't need to tell everybody everything all of the time.
Yeah, that part's hard.
Survival 102.
I mean, it's easier just to explain it
It's
outright.
not though, because that just I'm sure gave him more questions.
It's your mom?
Yeah, right. See, this is what I was trying to avoid.
If
He put
that's
the sword down,
irrelevant,
didn't he?
the
Did
sword
he?
is still up. And he looks and he's like, "Can it hear me?"
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't answer
And you
really
see
very
it takes the sword
Up
and
to you.
sheaths it. And he looks, he's like, "I apologize."
Are you talking to her?
Yeah. And he's like, "I didn't mean to smite you." He just kind of looks very like, oh no, I fucked up. He's like, "I did encounter her on
Oh,
the
you
way
met.
here.
Oh.
And I did not mean to, I just assumed it was another thing."
That explains why I had to.
I
reset.
mean, to be fair, you do live with
Does she look
Syria.
mad?
No, there's no expression.
Okay. She is unable to be permanently destroyed, so no harm done.
Good. Right. Good.
Yeah.
Just sits down.
You're welcome.
For what?
David, you had a ping.
Sounds like Jax and
In
Zeke
the
have a lot
log.
of bonding to do.
We were letting Joe know that that's where.
Oh yes. If you don't know where the game log is, there's a thread.
Yeah. I have it open already.
Yeah.
It's
so if you need to ping, and then I will check every so often just to make sure I'm
What
not
if we
leaving
don't
anybody
say
behind.
pingaling?
Ping-a-ling.
Bunny! Ping-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ping-a-ling-a-ling.
But it's
in the chat.
under the Ashkeepers Legacy, and it says it's a thread.
Yes. Here I will tag you all in case you do.
They don't show up unless we get tagged.
They show up for a little while when they've first been made and you're in them, and then they will go away.
There we go.
They will be re-hidden, and you have to go
Okay.
into threads.
Cool. So you all are enjoying breakfast.
What is it?
Taking your fill. Bacon, eggs, buttered bread, like essentially like toast. Pretty simple. There's some grainy trail mix and some fresh cut fruit.
Fresh.
Yeah.
This is surprisingly varied.
It's a bit it's not stale, but it's a bit it's not fresh. This is something that had been in a bag that had been gone for, a couple days. But it could
Is
be
when Jax was talking about a camp, did he indicate it in the same direction that the Armand had run and the Wispies? Because there's two different ways.
Yes, there
to
are
go,
two different
right?
paths. Yes,
Yeah.
and the ones with the footsteps, you can assume based on what Jax has said is the direction that Jax came from, which was the path, the tunnel leading to the right. Cool.
Oh, I also after breakfast I recut my hair.
Oh, okay.
Have we seen you with your long hair before?
You would right now. Actually, this may be the
I think this is our first night
time.
together.
So yeah, I forgot to explain. As you get up, and maybe it's kind of like messy, like in the hat, but like you realize that probably she like pulls her hat up and like, and you notice that my hair is like super long, like almost to her like hips, and she like pulls the knife out and like.
Armand, who also has like long cascading. I'm like.
And she like twists it up and like throws it in the fire.
Why?
I mean, I'll have more tomorrow if you would like me to save it.
Yeah, but hold on. You missed out.
Why?
No, I can't see back there.
For what purpose was
it
that?
goes like that.
But it
I
was
like it
beautiful.
shorter. But it's Okay, it grows back every day. It's sort of a hassle.
It was so pretty.
I mean, do you want me to save it for you tomorrow?
I mean, I don't know what I would do with that. I have my own, but that was so pretty.
You can make a weave.
Explode weave. We've stumbled upon a new thing.
It just gets in the way. It's so long.
But think.
Like
So many braids.
out of curiosity, proportionally to Hecate being how tall, like how long is the hair?
Like to her, almost to like her butt or her waist.
Okay. Cool.
So 3 feet long, probably.
Okay. Cool.
It's good falling.
Long enough.
Long enough.
Vivian, you have something.
Yeah, I think she'll go and, she'll grab some food and sit by Adora. Are you okay?
I mean, I've been better, but I'm alright.
Okay. You, really knocked out. I haven't seen you do that in a long time.
I haven't seen you do some things either.
Yeah,
You wanna go for a walk?
maybe.
Should we wait till we're out of the tunnels?
Probably. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Is this an eavesdropping roll?
Eavesdropping.
Sleight of ear.
Sleight of ear.
I got a nat 20 on mine.
16.
Wait, do we have to... Wait, I don't know.
I don't know. If you guys are all by a campfire, you're all chit-chatting.
I'm being very careful with what I say, so I'm not trying to like whisper.
And like one of them got up and moved over to the other one, you know.
Yeah.
With a nat 20 perception.
God damn.
What the fuck?
Thanks, die from my cousin John. I'll shout, "You're not walking until that heals."
Oh, nice. Okay. Can't skip a nat for me. Sorry.
I'm just,
No.
Them's
I'm
the
just
rules.
looking to at Vivian and I'm just smirking.
You look over and you see
then I,
Zeke, and he's
look
just
at
like,
Adora and I, like,
he's just
nod
copying
wink.
Armand. He has no context to the situation. He's just smirking also.
I look at Armand. I look at Vivian. I look back at Armand.
Zeke's just like,
I go,
I mean,
"That's
has nobody
interesting."
else noticed the romantic tension the whole time?
I can smell it. Oh, it was alive.
They
Did you
can
say
do what
that
they
out
want,
loud for the
but
whole campfire?
he leaned over to me, so I'm talking to him. And it's like they're not very subtle.
Oh,
It's a
There's
small
one thing I
fire
remember.
pit.
Metaphorically and...
Hey, we should not go wandering in the dark tunnels.
cool.
We are literally wandering in the dark
We
tunnels.
did not
Hank.
make a plan to go wandering. I suggested go for a walk, and after we got out of the tunnels.
Yeah.
For the entire camp that is listening to this conversation.
Well, you're not exactly subtle.
I wasn't
Subtle
trying to be.
about what?
It's just a walk. It's just a walk. It doesn't have to mean anything.
Jax is like,
We just don't want anybody to die.
right. Just eating his food.
Who are you anyways?
Jax isn't buying anybody's bullshit today.
I'm Sir Jax. I was knighted by your father.
Oh, sir.
Yeah. So,
that
I'm
fair?
somebody.
Oh, sir.
You're Aunt Raya's Jax.
You see, he blushes a bit. He's like, yes, that is how I'm to be known.
I remember now. Okay, it's been a while. Hi.
Baby,
I'm grown up.
So like,
baby, here's some bronze streaks showing.
Wait,
It's okay. I was once referred
That's
to
your
as,
uncle?
oh, you're little
I
Henry.
guess so. It's been a really long time.
how would that make him your uncle?
Because
Raya's been trained by Balthazar.
Yeah,
Raya's
it was
been-
weird because Raya was like,
It's like that one family friend that.
it's like chosen family
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's not uncle by blood, but like.
No,
trying to-
no, yeah.
The same reason like sometimes all the adults like
That's fair.
auntie or uncle.
Is that like
it's
calling-
been some
is that
time.
like
You were
calling
like
cultural
this
thing?
tall.
Travis
That's the last
Kelce,
time I've seen you.
Taylor Swift's
So how was
boyfriend.
Theros?
eventful.
Yeah.
Right. Look at you all. Wow, it's just kind of dawned on me looking at you all.
Hello?
Time goes by quick, I guess. So, are you ready to kill some kobolds or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
You say that in front of Zeke?
Zeke, you ready to kill some kobolds? You see
covered
Zeke's
Zeke's-
like... He's like... Can I just watch?
I think it's worse.
I feel like even Zeke would agree killing some of them was absolutely necessary in defense of our own
You see
home.
Zeke kind of looks back, he's like... I know it's like... kind of messed up, but...
Kind of.
You guys treat me way better than they ever did.
That's right, and don't you forget it.
I'm about to cry and be like, hermanito.
He just kind of is there getting hugged.
You know that is a grown kobold.
That's an
not a
adult.
He's one. He's one.
I'm confused by this custom. Am I supposed to do something?
No.
Hug me back.
And you can tell him to let go if you want.
So there's
He
this
just
thing
kinda
called
like
consent,
pats.
Zeke, and you can say no.
You can say no, but
What is this even called?
a hug.
Where I come
Affection.
from, it's like more forceful and it's a strangle.
No, this is affection.
Sometimes they're like that too.
Yeah.
Affection.
Get used.
Zeke, how old was your grandfather when he died?
Grandfather.
Oh, okay. Wow, maybe that's it. Okay.
Father?
How long do you usually live? People in your tribe.
Depends. Some of us get old.
Okay. Enlighten me. How old?
I mean, maybe. I think our oldest member survived like 20 battles and then died.
Years, Zeke. How many years old?
He looks at you confused. He's like,
I'm sorry, is
It's
years
weird.
too long?
You surface dwellers do the thing with the sun, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Age is. I mean, we could track days, but then you lose track and it gets complicated. We just kind of keep track of how many battles you survive.
How many battles have you survived, Zeke? And when
He
you
like
start fighting,
points at the bug, counts, and then points back, points again. It's like 3 battles.
how?
And I'm a trapper. I don't usually battle.
So when you said you were 1, is that because it was your first big battle?
That's the only number I know.
That's
You
okay.
just counted to 3. You know more than you think.
We can work on that.
You did.
I was counting battles, not numbers.
Oh boy.
I love him so much.
You
You're
can use
making a
numbers
really genius.
to count
That's
many
hard.
things. You can count teeth, battles, bones, people.
You can try to count hairs, but you'll not succeed.
Good thing I don't really have hair.
It didn't say it had to be yours.
Vivian
You
leans
count
over
your
and
hair?
looks to Shado's hair.
You count your hair? That's kind of weird.
No, we don't do that.
It's an expression.
Same things you could count.
Oh, I don't know what that
I thought
is.
we were talking
Neither
about
do
things
I.
that we could count. I'm sorry.
I just was interested in our cultural differences, and I had some suspicions.
Some.
Several.
You all use a lot of big words.
Yeah.
You are considered an adult by kobold standards, yes. Fully
Mhm.
grown.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Great.
We keep all of our young away from battles.
Oh, good.
Probably good.
Yeah.
Smart idea.
Except the ones that escape and then fight stuff. Can't really do anything with that.
Oh, Scott.
Yeah, right?
Sounds familiar.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we may need to kill more kobolds, or kill them twice if they're undead.
Okay.
I'm not apologizing. I just want you to know it's coming.
I'm just gonna keep taking you where you need to go so you don't kill me.
That's great. That's
And
a wonderful.
These things on the map, they are
Arrangement.
traps that you have set up.
Yeah, and when I pull the map out later, I will have markers that indicate where the traps are and what they are.
Okay.
There is a pit trap, a tripwire trap, and a netfall trap that are all like marked on this like dirt map that's been made. And see, Jax has laid out some rocks and what look like tents.
Okay.
And you see that it's a makeshift camp, and he seems to be familiar with it and is kind of explaining the terrain and whatnot.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sweet.
Well, do we need to do anything else, or should we get going?
Are we good to go? Are you all right to go?
Yeah.
Are you all right to go?
Yeah. I'm a little tired, but
Does anybody else need
just go.
sources of light?
We need to put light back on my shield.
I grab Zeke
My
and I
shield
put him
up.
back on my shoulders.
Jax looks over at you again and he's like, do you need healing?
I mean,
Did you have a restless sleep?
a little bit.
May I?
Yeah.
You see he kind of like pulls out his blade, like not pointed towards you, but like up with the hilt on it, holding it. And he kind of reaches over and you watch his hand kind of subtly glow a bit and removes your point of exhaustion.
Yes!
And then she sits and just kind of looks back. Anyone else need
That's pretty handy.
anything?
I don't think so.
No. I'm just
Is
like,
anybody else still wounded?
Dora?
I can always use healing.
Yes?
Didn't always.
He once again takes it out, lay on hands for 5.
Yeah, that
Is
was.
that good? Okay. So he used 5 to remove your condition,
okay.
and then 5 points of healing to you as well.
Your face looks much less swollen now.
The burns from the acid are away now.
All right. Well, without further delay, and he just kind of stands up and kind of kicks some dirt into the fire. He does return the cooking utensils he borrowed from you. And you see Zeke kind of gets up along, and he, using his crutches, follows along as you all traverse.
Shoulders again.
Oh yeah! No, Zeke is on my shoulders.
Oh, okay.
put him back.
Yeah, he's just gonna put him back. He like goes to walk, and you grab him. He's like, oh, okay.
He accepted his
Just
fate.
gets carried off. Yeah.
He's a Salazar now. He has no choice.
All right, let's do marching order with minis on that side of the table while I set up the what y'all see as you travel. You travel a good distance underground.
The door goes up front. Do we want a heavy hitter in the back?
Is Zeke leading the way? Kind of, yes.
You and I were up front.
Yeah.
I feel like Jax would.
Jax is gonna be up
Jax is in
front.
there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Somewhere.
We'll nab him.
Should be reorganized.
And then this is gonna take me a
Could
sec
be in
to
Two different things.
how do I want to orient the? I guess it doesn't really matter. Much.
Oh, there's one of your links underneath the map.
What is it?
It's the link. There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
You come to town.
He come to down.
Okay.
Thank you for using the right word.
Sorry?
Thank you for using the right word.
Right word?
Yeah.
For?
To orient the map.
Ah, yes. Thank you for thanking me. Okay, let's see. I want to dish these out before combat just so we have them out there, just in case. So we got barbarians who rage, yes? So I'm going to give rage rings to barbarians. So here's one. Here's another. What else we got? We got hex, that's a thing for our...
And concentration?
And concentration for the casters, right?
Yeah.
So here, just take one of those. There you go. And then what else? What do you need? Concentration?
Yes, and I think.
You got that? Okay.
I think so.
There's that.
Oh, wait, guys. I want to be in the middle somewhere.
Bless, yes, for the cleric.
Not right now. I'm out of spell slots.
Yeah, I'm out of spots too.
Okay. Noted.
The short rests are kicking my butt. Do you want to grab Jax out of the cabinet?
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. We want casters and shooties in the middle.
Okay. Let me do this.
You got it.
Dying.
You're doing great.
Da. Okay, which thingy? Do you know?
Somebody
one
make
of the
a
thingies.
decision.
Gun will take up the rear.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Aqua.
Back it on up.
Back it on.
I don't like that you're pulling more bags
of life.
Is that what you're drinking?
No, ala. This is probably elixir of death.
Australian lemonade.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Carcinogenade.
Oh, there he is.
That's terrible.
Carcinogenade?
Carcinogenade.
I think that's what you guys were drinking earlier.
Carcinade.
Carcin.
Oh my gosh.
I was just drinking coffee.
No, the acid from the bug.
Hey, you know what? I was fine. It was good.
Cool.
It's like lemon pepper chicken.
Here, let me
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, he's dope as
He's gotta be up front.
shit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take his
Okay.
photo for the stream.
That's what I painted, right?
Yes. With the silver brush.
Okay. Okay.
I want to say this because I need to say it and I'll forget and then it won't happen.
Yes.
As we get up, I call her over and I like walk through her and part of the shadow kind of coalesces and you see these like glowing runes kind of and then fade. And I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Nice.
Okay, and that is concentration or no?
Nope, it is an at-will invocation.
Nice. Very nice.
Like it.
Okay.
And then I will send her out.
Ooh, some Rocky Rocks.
Some rocky rocks.
Someone's about to get stoned.
Oh
They have to
god.
have a horror picture.
Turns out
Biblical in this?
they're rock
We're getting
ghouls.
biblical in this.
Stoned wizard.
I was thinking the other direction, but
Well, Zeke
I
has a
think
sling, so
purple.
he can.
So do I. Except it comes back to me.
It's also a knife.
It's a knife.
I forgot you
Nice
brought a case of like a big case where it holds something nice but dangerous.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
There's a lockbox over here.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
A lockbox?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
I think it's filled with mines.
Where did my camera go? Okay. Anyway, I need to do. What's
considering I know he watched
mage armor is 13 plus dex.
Yes.
I think we need it.
Magical bonus 5. No, that's wrong.
Oh yeah, this is pretty
Magical
rough.
bonus 3.
1 bit.
You don't like anything.
Ouch. We're nice in this family.
We are?
Did not appreciate
We're
that.
so nice.
Here we put him up.
Up front?
Oh no.
Oh, hey, look at that. I don't. That's a.
Hey, boss.
Watch out!
Ah, it's okay. It's magnetic.
I didn't know I just saw
he's
cord
opening
go.
the lockbox.
You know what? We should new T-shirt. Sorry for.
Glowing light coming from it.
Where's the quotes? Because sorry for smiting your mom is
Yeah.
a good one. What was it? Where was it?
Smite your mom last night.
Oh, yours?
Ayo. I mean,
Just put it in the game log.
Smited.
but we had a channel for it.
I think
I think it was
somewhere.
in spoilers or something.
Yeah, but
Where?
that's for when it comes out. As,
Yeah.
As the episode.
I thought we
can
had
just-
one for.
There was
stuff
one
coming
for a previous episode. We can make it last.
in. I'm just gonna look. For
Intermission of where
Yeah,
your sponsor
sorry,
would
totally.
Be. You're totally
it.
good.
Intermission.
You're good.
Read the Patreon names. And we're done.
We're done.
This is where your ad could
Oh.
be if you sponsored us.
Yeah. Insert ad here. Oti.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh my god, my eyes.
So. Let me see. I'm gonna.
Sorry, I smoked
I'm
your
gonna
mom.
number
Smiting.
these guys.
Smite.
I think it would just be smoke.
It would be
You can
smoked
let that go.
or
Thank you for
smited
holding it.
I thought you
for
were gonna put it
irregular.
I will plug it back in. I just, it's gonna take me a sec.
Well, Mississippi.
Someone help me out. I just need the numbers like 1 through 10 pulled out of that, just so we can mark them efficiently.
Operation Whack-A-Mole, here it comes.
But I want to play ice hockey instead of whack-a-mole.
They're two wildly different things.
Exactly.
One is an arcade game and one is a actual contact sport.
I meant air hockey.
You said ice
I
hockey.
did.
Every Sunday night.
Ice hockey?
Women's ice hockey.
What are we talking about?
Is it
Women's
brutal?
ice hockey.
What about
Yes,
it?
and it's awesome.
That is still no like you go play it, you see it, you know
watch
about
it.
it. Okay,
We watch it.
got it. Cool. Context.
There's that.
Is it still going?
The finals are this Sunday.
Yeah.
Is it professional, semi-professional, amateur?
This one.
There's a non-competition competition league and a competition league.
Where is
Okay, I
it?
think I know.
In Beaverton.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
It's awesome.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Looks
Okay,
good.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, thank you. Can you, if you wouldn't mind,
This is a lot of kobolds, man.
can you just number the kobold 1 through whatever, just randomly?
You'll get a ring. And you get a ring.
And you get a ring.
They're small enough that they should be able
Yeah,
to.
grab it.
Yeah, we'll put a couple of. Everyone gets ring.
You'll check under
Rings.
your seat.
Shit.
Oh, fudge! I forgot.
What?
You didn't forget anything. This is fun.
Wow,
Thank you.
wow.
As the traps, I gotta mark where the traps are.
We know where they are. We avoided them.
They are active component of the battlefield.
2 more.
The traps are coming from inside the house.
Oh God.
Is there another one?
That's what
Is that
right?
for the Minotaur?
Do we need one for the Minotaur?
Nope. That's
That's
a unique individual
then we're
that can be
missing
pulled
Missing
apart.
a
Cobalt.
kobold then.
If one
We
is
are?
supposed to- If one is.
Oh, where's 10? Just pull
Over
10 and use 9. Or whatever other number
Alright.
it is.
This is.
David has it.
I got. You just want.
So these obsidian little tiles are markings of twaps.
Oh, twaps.
Of twaps.
Hey, widow twaps.
Where's the number?
I was having fun watching you struggle.
Thanks.
So that's the 3 over there are the tripwire. This one back here is going to be a 15 foot by 15 foot spiked pit.
Oh, great. More so than the spikes we have already.
Those are barricades.
Yeah, the spiked. Yep.
Man, that would be a real good time for fireball.
Fireball.
I have a point.
Almost there.
Thank you for not leaving me.
Don't sue me, couple. Mr. 305, don't sue me. And then we have over
No
here.
copyright intended.
That one singular one is a falling net trap.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
Okay. Alright.
Stay far away.
A falling net trap?
Yeah, so it's basically you trigger it and then a net falls from above.
Cool. So don't
here?
trigger.
These ones I'll keep out. Thank you.
Yep.
And from my recollection, we know that these traps are here because of Zeke.
Yes.
Because of Zeke and Jax
Jax.
doing a coordinated. Jax is like, this is what the camp looked like. And Zeke is like, oh yeah, last time I was here, this is where the traps were.
So none of it should be a surprise.
Yes. So, no, you haven't like come into the space yet, but encroaching upon the space, peeking around the corridor, you can hear draconic chanting.
Ooh,
And for those of you who understand draconic,
Nope.
you hear it's a mournful burial chant for those that have been lost in battle, and it is a prayer to Tiamat that their souls can be ushered on into the great beyond and they can gain their wings and fly in the sunlight. And it's a very mournful send-off in a way. It's like some of the kobolds dance
Gotta
around
give
the
them some
fire. Yeah.
I like it.
But for the sake of what is about to happen, I need everyone to make a stealth check for me on your approach.
Do I need to make a?
I'd like to, as
Can I
hear,
have?
I'm.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. I'd like to, as I hear the chant and like what it is, I'll look at
Fucking
Vivian
hell.
because I know Vivian also understands draconic.
Oh yeah, because you also know it because we grew up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I have Zeke on my shoulders, do I roll a disadvantage or normal?
Just for stealthing.
No disadvantage.
Okay.
Some of us have disadvantage on stealth.
Some of us didn't
Do you,
matter.
for armor? Yeah.
12.
Some of us was just going to walk straight into the camp.
Can I would like
Don't
to
ask
have
me.
her turn
You just do
invisible.
it.
Okay.
Okay, invisibility.
Yeah.
So that will give your familiar advantage on the stealth check. Invisibility.
Dirty 20 on the invisible familiar. 5 for me.
Here's invisible for familiar.
Oh, good. She'll be around to watch me die.
Okay, above 20. Anybody? Above 15.
At 15.
Familiar got 20.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Okay, 24. Okay, so 20 above 15 for Vivian, yeah. I gotta roll for Jax. Okay, above 10.
12.
Ooh.
Ooh, twins.
Tie break, higher dex.
They do look like each other, right?
This was just stealth checks or?
Did you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. This was
Similar,
this
but
stealth?
they don't-
Yeah.
Did I
Stealth.
what the fuck am I doing?
Not
Sorry.
initiative.
I'm recording this as initiative.
Nope.
Get a little ahead of myself. Sorry. This
Do you
was
know something we don't?
Stealth check. No, stealth check. This is going to determine whether or not. Oh, certainly. And you can get a surprise run out of it if you stealth time. Sorry. Stealth checks were 20, 15, 12, 12. What else we got?
9.
9? 8. Okay.
How
And
drunk?
Jax-
Come down and try
Wearing
this.
armor has disadvantage.
Done.
Sorry, yes.
5.
Oh. Well, shit.
5.
It's a good thing you're back.
Is it?
All right. So as you're traversing down the way, you kind of are creeping around the corner, kind of like a Scooby-Doo moment where the gang's like poking out from the rock. And as they're kind of doing their thing, the chanting stops.
Oh god.
And you hear what sounds like the cross between a dragon and a bloodhound just bark and like vocalize out, echoing through the chamber. As you see they all go to brandish their weapons and everything. Now I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
We didn't even get the
And the party is not on the map yet, so you guys are like just at the where that tunnel would begin, off the map, and then initiative
I wanna
order.
try something real quick.
Initiative order will bring you onto the map.
Damn it.
I want to try something real quick. Oh. I have.
Nat 20!
They got a good sense of smell. Okay, now when
I would have had her up.
Okay.
Nat 20. So 24.
What are we initiating here?
Yes, please.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was that a good or not?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Been a bad rolly day.
Oh no. Get them out now, right? If you can. 20. Who got a 20?
I got a nat 20.
Okay, Vivian for 20.
Or 24.
Yeah, 24.
Okay, thank you. That does help. So 24. Anything else above 20 or 20? No?
20.
Above 15?
15.
Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a 15. Anything above 10?
11.
10, 11. Okay. I can type words. You said 11. Above 5.
9.
9 for her.
9 for Tom.
Whoa.
3 now.
Okay, so we got some break the trio.
+3.
Plus 3.
Oh god, rollies!
This happened again!
15.
13.
18.
Okay, so Armand, and then what was here?
15.
15,
13.
13. So then it goes her.
Yeah.
This isn't for Heck. This is for her.
For her.
Okay.
No, Heck got a 5.
Oh no!
Another 5.
Okay.
Would you believe it's a 5?
Would you believe this is
Hey,
high?
better than a 4.
And then 5 was for Heck.
4 now.
Yes. Okay. Jack's got a 17.
Coffee.
What else? Who am I not rolling for? Oh, Zeke.
My man!
Zeke got a 7.
Hell yeah.
Wait, Kobold Dex.
I want Zeke to voice.
He got a 9.
I want Zeke to voice a song.
Oh wait, he got a 9 as well. Shit. Oh, he got an 18 though. Ha.
I had an 18.
Oh fuck! Rollies again. 10.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
7.
Nice. I want Zeke to voice the band.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like Alex Brightman?
Who?
Broadway guy.
Gotcha. Okay, I have to roll for enemies.
Did you say roll for anime?
And enemies.
Enemies.
Enemies. And
Roll for anime.
and enemies. And enemies.
Anemones.
Whoo-wee. Okay, so Vivian,
Yeah.
you start off combat first.
Ooh. Can I hold my action? Because, man, I just heard them chanting, and even though it was to Tiamat, what's the pronunciation?
I bet it roils your
Tomato,
blood.
tomato.
Fugazi, Fugazi. It's the
Got it.
same thing.
Okay.
You know.
Damn it.
Even though they were praying to them, I still feel sorry for them, and also like they don't know any better.
Sure.
Also,
So
Tom,
I'm gonna hold until they strike. I'm going to hold a bow.
You're gonna hold an attack action.
Yes. I was gonna use a spell.
Okay,
through
you're gonna hold
a-
a spell. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, spell through a bow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're holding a spell until they move. No.
Until they attack.
Until they attack.
Are you basically
Any other
turning
attack?
your attack into a reaction?
Yes, that is how a held action works. Is basically you say what you want to do, and then there's a specific trigger for it.
Yeah.
So there is a chance that if none of them attack, you will lose the action.
Okay, that's
But-
fair.
I mean, come on.
She wouldn't do it, knowing what they were doing and Like, I feel bad that we're interrupting that.
Sure.
So.
Okay, so that's any movement. You can move yourself out your movement onto the space here.
I should look at the choke point right here, so we might as well just stay.
If the tunnel goes off the map, like the edges of it, it's just another tunnel that leads further down.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Okay, cool. Jax's turn. Jax is going to unsheath his blade and is going to use his movement to walk 30 feet out with like up to that trap. Here. Yep, right in front of it, right there. Yep, he'll go there.
Ooh!
Brandishing his blade.
Spicy boy.
And he is going to hold his attack action with his sword out, drawn at the ready for a kobold to come within melee range of him, and then he's going to attack the kobold that enters his melee range. That ends his turn, going to Adora. It is your turn.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna follow Jax. So I'll follow Jax up. And I'll...
How far's your movement speed?
35.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I'll just
Captain
post
America
up with my shield. And I will also hold an attack action for whatever's about to happen. But if they're, like, coming at us, I will attack. But I'm not gonna attack first. I'm gonna follow Jax's move.
Okay. So you're holding attack action until the kobold attacks you?
Or
that the trigger?
Or one of our party, yeah.
Or one of the party attacks? Okay.
No, I mean,
Jax.
If one of the kobolds attacks our party, then I will attack.
Ah, gotcha.
That's what I want.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Schade, it's your turn. So you may move yourself.
That's the reaction.
I'll position myself kind of over here, angled.
Sure.
One more here, yeah. I got 30. That's good. And then I will just pass turn. I have nothing to hold at this moment.
Alrighty.
I guess I can just hold a melee attack. Let's just do that.
Sure. Okay, melee attack. Alright.
Triggering event being kobold within melee range.
Perfect.
He seems naughty and like he needs to smack him.
What do you need?
It's their turn now.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to do their movement. It's going to move up into this space.
How did they do that?
They avoid the traps. They know they're traps.
Okay.
It's just these rings make it a little difficult.
Intelligence check.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I feel like a kobold that falls for its own traps doesn't make it past 1 or 2.
They didn't make it past 3 battles.
This guy's here. Okay, I think that looks. Oh, that guy can't get there. Oh, he'll dash though. He'll dash up. His movement.
I can do. I have.
That guy dashes up as well. He's in there. Those ones dash.
You're
So
surrounded.
3.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh,
Yeah, you see some of them pull out blades. You see one of them has a nunchuck. You see others have bows, little hand crossbows and other things, pikes and spears and whatnot. All right. So we'll do the reactions first because they're going to attack. So it triggers for
never mind.
3 of you.
Yeah.
So, or 4 of you. Because you have a bow thing. Jax has his sword. Dora has attack, and then you had a melee
I have a
hammer?
melee hammer, yeah.
Do you have a ranged attack you could
It's
use?
cantrips.
None of my cantrips are ranged and offensive.
Oh, okay. Cool. So if you have a ranged attack and you have a creature that's within range of your held attack, go ahead and make it.
So they're gonna attack us.
Yes, but I'm gonna do a reaction trigger first because they are basically just like, ah, they come charging up, in like a kobold, gosling? I don't know what the fuck a group of kobolds is called. They're not gooses. I have no idea.
I like it.
I don't know.
I'm
Can I do an
googling
attack
it.
spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have 1 in my bag. And then that is it.
So go ahead and roll those for me.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Oh, no. You know what? We're gonna do it from here. Oh. 14?
Mm-hmm. That hits. Which kobold are you aiming for?
The one that is right behind Adora.
Number 4?
Yep, number 4. Oh, yeah, dot rings.
No worries.
Number 4, please.
Do you want to know options for a group of kobolds?
Sure.
A clutch,
Clutch, okay.
a scale, or a grovel.
I kind of like grovel.
I kinda
A
like
grovel of
A
kobolds.
grovel of kobolds.
You're being assaulted by a grovel of kobolds.
The name of the episode.
Yeah. So that did hit damage.
Okay.
What'd you get for yours? Your
They
health.
have to make a Constitution save.
Oh, I see.
It's a 6.
Oh no.
Con save is a 14.
What?
We know who brings the thunder.
9.
It's
For all 3 of them,
9?
Oh,
No,
it
it's
affects
a
3?
6.
it affects everybody in a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
That would hit Jax.
Yes.
Not if I'm aiming it that way.
Is it
Towards
centered
those
on
3.
yourself?
It's
What are you doing?
originating from
From-
you, but I'm
you can aim it.
facing that way.
So 15 foot.
I'm not gonna use
Yeah.
these. Okay. How much damage?
6.
6.
Do I describe what it looks like, or?
Just hold on one sec.
Cool.
I just want to get the numbers out of the way, and then we
Yeah,
can describe all the
that's
cool shit.
That's perfect.
The con save is 11, so
Oh, okay. So then there's 2 more, right? One is that is an 11, 12 to 12, and a 14. So they
Okay.
all succeed.
cool.
Is there damage associated with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They take half.
Oh, Jax was the other one. Yeah, he swings towards.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man.
It's like as they go to attack, we're just like ready.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
That's cool.
You kind of have this moment of charging into each other, and then you know.
Imagery.
I like to imagine that we both thought that we had the drop on the other.
Yeah, kinda.
That feels right.
Okay, and then what numbered ones got damage from your spell?
4, 1, and 5.
4. Okay, 1 and 5. Okay. You got damage for that?
Yeah, it was 11 halved.
So 5. Well, or 6. We'll round up. 6. Okay, and that was 4, 1, 5, right? So
Episode
1.
12 in which Dom
4,
enters numbers in a spreadsheet.
I know, right? That's a lot. Held actions off the order for just cool descriptive shit, because we got all the number stuff out of the way. Vivian, your held action triggers first.
So, she's holding out her bow, and as she's holding it out, this like blackish red kind of seeps into the arrow and shoots out, hitting and like almost burning number 4.
Okay, number 4 dies.
I don't see a 4.
What was that?
No.
Yep. So you can just shuffle him off
I
the
don't
board,
know.
off the side there. Thank you.
I nod when I should nod.
Yeah,
She's
he just runs up. He's like, and then
She
impacts
looks up at Adora.
Yeah,
It
like
was behind.
yeah, it was like running up to attack you, and then the arrow whizzes by, hits it, and then it goes slack and falls and collapses to the ground.
That's new.
Jax was next with his held action. The kobold that's running up to number 2, off to his side there.
You hear him?
He has his sword out, and he goes and he like drops his sword mid-air, flipping it, grabbing the hilt end, facing the backwards, and stabs into it.
Some Witcher shit.
As you see, the kobold are just like, and looks down at the blade, just like, and then he just goes up with it, and it just bisects the kobold. Number 2 is no more.
Buddy,
That's
buddy.
got violence into old age.
That's 5?
That's
No.
5.
Are you
2 is
sure?
yeah.
Two.
2 is right here.
They look exactly the same to me. I must have dyslexia tonight.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, dysnumeria.
That is Jax
Learn a new word.
Adora.
If I would have seen Vivian kill that one, can I tilt my box so that it gets these 3?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So number
You may-
what is that? One.
You may absolutely tilt your box.
tilt
my box.
thy box.
So it's 1, 5, and 7.
7.
1, 5, and 7. I'm taking
One.
6 damage
Pivoting as hard as I can.
1, 5, and 7.
instead of 4.
7
Yeah.
is the new one.
Okay.
You get the
Yeah. How do you
stuck
take
in
them
the
out? These
stairwell.
3 die.
Okay, so I have my shield posted. They come running at me, and I dip my hand in the chalk, and I draw a rune on the shield really quick, and a thunder wave emanates from the shield. And even though they don't get pushed back or take as much damage, it does wound them, and it creates this loud crack in the cave. And then I'll turn to the rest of the kobolds in the camp, and I'll say yield in Draconic. After I blast these guys. Oh,
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Yes. Okay. So those 3 do die.
yeah.
No, I know.
They're gonna attack me. I retaliate.
In your description, you're like, you badly wound them. They the 6
No, I
murders
killed them.
Yeah,
I killed
okay.
them, but
That's really
I
funny.
want it to be an example of like yield.
I think
Oh,
it was.
absolutely.
Yeah.
As you do this, you see it draw. So drawing the rune in that moment.
Yeah.
Something funny that the rest of you see. Zeke, who's holding back with Armand, just goes preparing for this as, and you watch as the 3 of them just, and they are just eviscerated from the thunder damage. And you see the rest of them kind of look forward, and then you shout that in Draconic. Go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage.
That was rough.
That was pretty radical.
This is why you bring a half giant with you everywhere you go.
If you have advantage,
Half giant? Quarter giant?
Quarter
18.
giant.
18.
Technically quarter giant?
18.
Okay. 18. You see them all kind of stand there, and there's a moment of hesitancy with it.
intimidation.
Half giant.
I'm gonna say for the next round, all of the kobolds that are still standing are frightened of you.
Nice.
They are not surrendering, but they
We're
are
having a bad
frightened
day.
of you in this moment. That ends the held actions. Yes?
Yes.
Wow.
Cool. That ends their turn. It's now Zeke's go. Zeke is gonna.
Buddy boy, Zeke.
He's like on your shoulder. He's just like goes to hobble off. He's like, good luck, and he kind of pats you and like kind of climbs down your back, and then gets onto his crutches and he pulls out his makeshift bola, and he hobbles 15 feet out,
He's gonna fight with us?
and then he moves that way. He's gonna move towards along the wall. Yep. And you see he kind of puts his back up against the wall and holds his bola out at the ready. And he's gonna hold his action if he needs to help, but he's gonna stay out of the fray, off to the side. That ends Zeke's turn. It's now Armand's turn.
Into the universe.
Do we see whatever this is?
Yes. Oh, so thank you. My DM screen like barely cuts that bit of the board out. Khodlak is being hung,
Who now?
tied up, and is bloodied and drooling, and is hung up against a stalagmite. And you notice that in the tent there are humanoids inside the tent, but you can't make out their details right now.
But we can see that?
Those who are on the board. So as soon as Heck goes out, she'll see it.
Cool, cool,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tap her monitor like, just be as scared as possible. She even just feels out feeling anymore. Correct?
And for
Okay.
once, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be like, okay.
You're so scary.
So rage is immediately on. So green, flashy eyes. And I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have the athlete feat, so technically I can like run and do like a long jump after that. How far does that get me?
I'm not sure
It
of
doesn't
calculations on the athlete.
My total
I'll bring it up.
my total movement is 35 feet. So
jump.
would it be just
Okay.
like running, jumping only like to the 35?
We can figure it out. We can this
Like,
is
yeah,
just
I
a
gotcha.
rules check for because I think there's an equation. So it's like
There is. The
it's-
number of when you long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. So if you like get a running jump.
But if I
you-
fast forward, you cut back to 5.
5, yeah.
But you said you ran.
Well, I'm doing the run 5 long jump thing.
Isn't that like one step for?
If you can run 10, you will jump farther.
What's your strength score?
What's your strength score?
score?
Yeah.
Score.
the
Like,
big number.
total.
19.
You can
You jump
if you
19
move
feet
10
long.
feet, then you can jump 19 feet.
In addition to the 10?
So if you take a running 10-foot start,
Yeah.
you jump 19 feet long jump.
Okay.
20 seconds.
Okay. And so, out of curiosity, I'm curious. If you have, like, for example, if Armand ran 30 feet of that and then jumped?
You have to use your full movement.
Oh,
When you
okay.
take your standing long jump, you can leap only out. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement.
Oh, okay.
So
Good
it's,
to know.
It's part of your movement.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So it's more for like clearing chasms. and
It's
stuff.
movement
Absolutely.
plus.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, which I think will take me to about like where Adora is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so doing kind of like what I assume, I'm hoping is gonna be like
Jump
a cool
over
like
me?
jump over you. To be like a cool like superhero landing pose,
3-point landing.
rage on, shield out, and then I have my rope dart just like ready and like swinging and like ready to go.
Okay, cool. I love this.
Start.
So I will allow for this because there's a little bit more theatricalness provided in this. Intimidation or performance.
Ooh.
And what's
Make it a
the
show.
funny thing is you have a rope dart swinging. There's a kobold right in front of Jax, in front of that trap, who's a nunchuck that's and is looking at a door like,
We're gonna go with intimidation.
intimidation.
Cool.
Oh, that went off my foot.
Well,
It
that's
is
gone
gone in the
forever.
ether.
God,
I got enough one.
That's gone forever.
it's a donation die.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Glad
21.
you used that one.
21.
21.
I would like that die back at some point, but
Where is it?
Okay.
thank you.
So. Huh.
Think you
Yeah.
look dumb.
Just.
Hits himself in the face.
time where we slowed your enemies so bad that we killed them in 2 rounds because they couldn't move?
Why are you bringing that up now? Oh no.
Slow and then got him to drop it. Oh.
Because now
Not only did I roll an at 1, but you're making me relive traumatic
This
DM.
is also coming off of Adora shouting, yield in fucking Draconic.
Yeah.
we're gonna scare the piss
I
out
got
of
one more trick on my sleeve.
Do it.
This is
Triple
great.
A.
Hey, can I do my thing and my help?
You're not.
On your turn you can.
Okay.
Because we're still in initiative. But Armand,
Uh-huh.
describe how you make this grandiose entrance via intimidation. Once
So
more, and then I'll
Okay.
rebuttal the response
So
from you.
we're in like the back of like the cavern, right?
Yeah, the tunnel just continued
Okay,
on.
so I'm gonna say that they don't like see him at first until his eyes start glowing green, and then it kind of looks like a cat or like a feline, like in the middle of the night.
fucking eyes coming out of the
yeah,
darkness. Okay.
like when that happens, and then he just starts and then leaps over Schade, does like the superhero landing, like the
yeah.
Deadpool superhero landing with like his shield out,
Mm-hmm.
and then as I like get up, the rope dart is just swinging with the eyes still blazing green, and I'm not saying anything, but I look like stoic as hell. Menacing.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly.
I was going to have them be frightened of you as well, because they did fail once again this check against your intimidation. They did roll a 1, and I rolled for the collective, and you see them all. There is a moment as they look between each other as you just keep coming. They kind of look to each other and they look back and they have their weapons out. You can tell that you have rattled their battle-hardened nature to fight. They don't
Is like
surrender outright, but you can tell that there's a moment of, oh fuck, should we fight? Should we run? What are we doing? That person just jumped over someone. This one just eviscerated 3 of them, and you see Jax is there with his sword like glowing.
Do we say any of these houndy things that made?
Sorry,
You said there was a hound that made noise.
you heard a hound like draconic roar. You do not see anything that you imagine could make that noise other than the kobolds.
Oh, okay.
collective poop time.
Sorry.
Collective.
No, they do not all shit themselves.
Yes.
No.
Hang on.
Wait.
Does that end your turn? Armand?
It does end, yeah.
Okay, we're still in initiative. It is now the familiar's go.
This isn't even one round in.
Dude, we're not even 1 round in.
I'm gonna have
Wait,
her.
quick question.
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
don't, because that whole thing I was assuming would be just be like my action, right?
It was your movement, and then the intimidation, I think, was involved enough that, yeah, it was kind of your action. Was there something else you wanted to do?
No, because if I had an action, I was gonna hold it, but no. If that was like,
What do you want to hold?
just like attacking with the sling.
Okay,
Wait,
that's
no.
fine. That's fine. You can do that. Okay.
I'm gonna have her fly and dash 80 feet or close to 80 feet over to Khodlak.
Okay. Just to make circumstances worse, this thing across the ceiling.
She's invisible.
Invisible.
Okay.
And they would have shit.
They have no fucking idea.
Must be like fucking Dementor.
No, exactly.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could use. She has a scare ability. I could do it on that one, but I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. That ends her turn. Going to Tom, and then Heck, you're on deck.
Comes in and goes, hey, motherfucker, wanna find out? And Tom's going to strut.
Heck remembers. I do not.
You know,
So you have to display.
Just try to help him be as good as possible. Alright, it comes to go, walk out, alright, you overgrown iguanas. That's our boss. You're gonna hand him over. Or, cause I don't think you're gonna stand up against our half giant, our small army, and me, the son of a mad goat. He's gonna snap his fingers, cast a minor illusion, and a giant multicolored fireball is gonna appear above his head.
Okay. You snap your fingers, and you all see operating above Tom's head.
Feels like the birds of a
Giant.
Spirit ball.
Yeah, you're fucking Dragon Ball Z. Just me.
I don't know what you're gonna do! But you don't wanna find out!
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
The birth of a cult.
Fucking AAA coming in and helping.
I'll allow deception or intimidation for this.
Oh,
Because you're
okay,
using
so
minor
it's-
illusion and very deceptive, like, ooh, spooky, gonna fuck your shit up. Like.
Intimidation, 23.
That's a good number.
That's a good number.
Guys, these are kobolds.
That's your
We
fault.
use everything to the best of our ability, Tom.
This is great.
Imagine if we were at level like 15.
You're gonna be throwing brown bears.
Been there, done that. Yeah. They are also frightened of you, Tom.
I'm not.
And there's our boss, and we'll leave!
Now I just want a
Is
picture of like
in.
AAA
okay.
being menacing as fuck.
Does that end your turn, Tom?
Yeah, can I check
Triple
my...
A, the wrestler.
Adore.
Oh, yeah.
Adore.
Oh, Triple A. Triple H is what I'm thinking of.
Nice.
That's my A, actually cast minor illusion.
Cool. Okay, that ends your turn. Heck, it is now your turn.
Ironically, I'm gonna have a shitload of fear spells later too. It's gonna be. I think seeing how this is going, she kind of like scoots up, and we're just standing there, and I'm gonna use my attack, but I can sacrifice one of my attacks and let her use one as a reaction, and I want her to use it to untie or try and break the bonds for Khodlak.
Okay, just roll in one of her melee attacks.
She's like a rend.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll a melee attack against the rope. This will drop her visibility.
Rend the ties that bind. 10?
It's a rope. Yep, 10 hits. Yep.
Do I need to roll damage?
Yes, please.
Nice.
3 strands.
6 slashing, and it would be poisoned if it was a person.
Gotcha. So yeah,
You see,
and the visibility of it drops to the shadow, and the rope comes free, and Khodlak falls prone, unconscious on the ground. You see the kobold that was standing there was like, and then looks around. He's just like, no!
oh no!
Oh shit! Do you see all of it like this? I think that's the breaking point of like, he's back! Yeah. You get the sense now that the tide has turned enough that they're about to fucking flee.
And shit. And shit.
I will roll for poop.
Roll for boop.
That one shits his pants. The other ones don't. You see like his loincloth, just the soiled coloration of splatter. He's just like,
Kobold's Bane.
His
Yeah.
poor cloaca.
yeah.
Ew, I
Yeah.
forgot about that until right now. Never gonna
Great.
forget.
Anything else for your turn?
That was my attack. What's my full movement? 5, 10, 15. This is Zeke, right? It's not a bad guy.
That is Zeke. Yeah.
Okay,
If it's not numbered, it is
He almost
Zeke.
died just now. No, I. Did I?
There's a reason he's a different color. Because he
I
might.
fucking love D&D.
It's alright.
What can I do for both?
I mean, it's all right.
It's just a.
I think just for fun,
Sure.
because She just sees the kobold super rattled and she's having a good time. She'll use just the produce action of produce flame, which is a bonus action. She'll just like look at the like closest ones over there and just like produce like a green flame and just like start cackling.
Sure, you go if you.
If you want
Intimidation, if you want. If you want.
Why not? 9.
To be fair,
I have not, for heck, I've not rolled above a 5.
To be fair, y'all are some scary motherfuckers, and this has turned into a singular intimidation check to like a group intimidation check.
The average was I.
The fact that things just progressively keep getting worse and worse
DC
for them.
way down.
Right. Yeah. Their team is breaking.
So I can just go boo and they
Anything else, Tech? They are frightened of you.
That was action, bonus action movement.
Okay, back to the top. Vivian, your go.
Alright, first she's gonna like
Need to burn any
move
spells.
in.
Where to go?
Up by there. Perfect. Do they look like they're attacking?
They look like they're about to fucking run for their lives. And they're not looking at any of you anymore. They're looking at the shadow that just dropped Khodlak from the stalagmite.
She's gonna speak in Draconic. Well, are you gonna go?
Bitch.
You see, like, one of them kind of turns around and looks back as you kind of yell this out. Kind of looks back, and they're in a moment of, like, visceral shock and, like, flashback. They're having, like, Kobold Vietnam flashback right now from this fucking nightmare shadow. Are you trying to just intimidate them further so they're scared of you as well?
No, I'm just trying to see if they're gonna go so then I know if I'm attacking or not.
Make an insight check for me.
Okay.
Should we leave survivors to report back to Spooky Goop Face Man or
I'm
whatever?
pretty sure Scooby Goop Face Man's in the tent.
He's just sitting this whole thing out?
17.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
That's what I would do if I was a spooky goop face man.
It's okay to be honest. I'm just gonna shoot him.
I mean, they're gonna run. You can see at least the 4 that are out. They're gonna flee.
I'll shoot the ground in front of them to get them to step in.
Okay.
Trick shot.
Do I have to roll for it?
If you roll a 1, do you shoot him instead?
Just make an intimidation check for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rolls a bunch of extra.
It's a warning shot. You're good enough with proficient enough with a bow that you can make that shot.
Okay.
And it wasn't a kobold.
15.
Yeah. Yeah, you shoot near the whichever one's feet, and they're just like, they kind of look at each other and they all kind of like simultaneously nod, and they're like, yeah, time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go.
Okay.
It's just in Draconic.
They're leaving.
Yeah, you see Jax has kind of understood now that this is what is happening, but you see he's looking over towards Khodlak with worry still.
Yeah. Can we get a skinny on what is in there yet?
Not quite, because it's a closed tent. You can't see inside of it.
There's flappities.
There's the flappities.
Okay.
But he is going to use his movement around the trap.
You gotta open your flaps.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna walk in this way towards the tent.
Cool.
And they let him pass. There's no attack of opportunities had. Like, they are intent on fleeing.
Cool.
That
Can I
brings
say
us to
something? Can we speak?
on your turn, yes. Because we are still in initiative.
Okay.
Dora is now your go.
I'm going to dash
Okay.
around the trap.
Like straight in?
Yeah, straight in.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Can I do that?
Yeah. They're marked, so you know where you are.
I'm just
I
trying to
marked them, so if you guys wanted to use them like in the combat, you can like use them
35,
against
40,
them if you
45.
wanted to
You can
try
get
like
within 60.
shove somebody
Yeah.
or something.
Watch out for the kobold.
So I just try to get to.
It doesn't it doesn't come out of whites.
Question:
New stuff?
new rules.
4.
Administering potions is an action or a bonus action?
To another person,
believe
action
it's bonus.
is how I used to run it, and bonus action for yourself.
I know that. I just thought it was different.
Oh, did they update that? Can
And
we...
they made that official.
They
Okay.
did?
Yeah.
That is official?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's action and bonus action for yourself, right?
Bonus for yourself, action for them.
Cool. So I
They
dashed.
took
so
a lot of
Good shit.
homebrew, like popular homebrew stuff, and they made it official.
Good shit. I love it.
Or house rules, not homebrew. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get to Khodlak, and that's my action and my movement
Yes.
as a bonus action, I'm just gonna post up, like putting myself between him and whatever is gonna come out of that tent.
Can you roll for that potion for me?
No, I'm just gonna post up.
Oh,
I can't administer the potion.
Oh, you dashed. I see.
But I'm just gonna post myself between him and the tent with my shield up, and for whatever is gonna come out of it.
Understood.
I'm gonna protect Khodlak with my body.
Understood.
Meat shield.
With a shield.
With a
Meat
regular
shield with a shield.
All right, that ends Adora's go, yeah?
Yeah.
Metal wrapped meat shield.
Shada, is now your turn again.
Sounds like a burrito. Sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong for that kind of foil.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to. How climbable is this rock?
Fairly climbable. Just a simple athletics or acrobatics check to get up there. It's 10 feet tall.
Okay, if I dash and attempt to climb, can those be my main actions and movements?
I'd say that's all part of your movement.
Because of enough room. Okay, athletics, you said?
Or acrobat.
I'm not great at those.
You never know.
12 plus.
12, I think it's 3. Oh, shit. Yes, 15.
Oh, 15, yeah, you get on top of the rock, no issue.
I'll peek my head up first. I'll just kind of stand there.
Nice. Okay.
And then, I guess I'll just sort of, I'm gonna drop to one knee with my shield up and my hammer out. Just like kind of trying to keep myself low to the rock so that I'm not, I don't stand out.
Okay.
Or up.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Alright, it is their go. First, the kobolds out on the board. They are gonna dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40. Okay. These guys are fine.
Would she get an opportunity attack?
This one? Yeah.
She can't attack unless I let her do it.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying, out of character, I think for sure she would probably just do it. But she doesn't.
So they're kind of there. You just see them all just sort of like, they take their weapons with them, like they don't drop anything, but they just go running. Out of the tent, you hear a whistle, and Adora and Jax tearing through.
Oh god, I knew there was
the
a dog.
tarp. You see 2 large, dog-sized draconic forms
Yeah, well, here we
come
go.
tearing out
Awesome.
Puppies!
Goggles.
the net.
Aw.
Do not pet.
Don't get any ideas, Emma.
I like the blue one.
I also fighting over it.
They're fighting over you. Your flesh.
I just want an electric blue dragon dog.
I
Okay,
mean,
let me have my dreams.
Okay, I want one. I'm afraid it's gonna eat us first.
Fair.
And then you see
Walking
walking out a kobold
Oh.
that is wearing the hide of a honey badger, comes walking out with a
I
spear,
want that.
They don't give a shit.
Honey badger, don't give a fuck.
comes walking out towards Jax with the hounds. And then behind him you see this pale, gaunt humanoid form that is cloaked. And you see chains that are wrapped around the belt that kind of dangle to about the knee. Comes walking out from the tent, and this humanoid form stands at about 6'4" and is somewhat muscular, but you can notice that with the hood that there's a smooth bald head underneath and markings that kind of go across the lower face, very Goliath-like, that kind of come down the neck. And they come walking out into this space, and they're going to move. They'll just move around this way.
Dom, for no reason, I would like to remind you that we are level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No reason at all.
Does he smell
Sniff him.
Like tea?
like tea?
In the moment of chaos, you don't get a good scent off of this
You're
individual.
too close to the kobold shit.
It does smell like kobold boo boo right now.
As I there's light here. Would Schade have seen any features on the face? Just like passively, I would have noticed the Goliath-like markings and the pale skin. And the,
Yeah, that's
okay.
everybody. Yeah, everybody notices that.
Just for my sake, please.
For sure.
Please
Okay,
note
first-
that Schade noted it.
Yes. First 2 attacks are going to be on Jax. from the guard. The
Guard break.
Yeah. Ooh, shit. Okay.
Sir, no more Drax. This is like level 40. No.
Ooh.
8?
No, higher by
I
now.
think he's to 12.
Did we scale it? I mean, he could have scaled. Well, when last we left Jack, he was mid-level-ish. Last time.
Jack sustains some damage as the guard drake claws into the armor, kind of rends into it, and he starts bleeding a bit, winces from the pain, and the guard drake goes and like leaps up and just and it almost unhinges its jaw like a constrictor and bites down on him.
Nightmares.
Don't slack.
Apologies for the snake reference, but unintentional draconic similarity. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta roll this. So that's gonna be. This is a critical strike against Jax. Let's see. He's now bloodied. And he sustains an injury from this.
Not his first.
No.
Definitely gonna be his last.
Let's see. Yeah, you see it bites into his ribs and its bite crushes the armor, and you just hear a crunch. And he just and just starts breathing heavy. He is injured. That is that guard drake. Adora, the other guard drake, is going to strike you. First one is a claw for a total of 18 to hit,
Hits.
dealing 7 points of piercing damage. And then a bite followed by a bite for a total of 18
Also hits.
for 4 points of piercing damage. That's them. Okay, now my guy over here, he's holding a spear out, and he is going to swing around, kind of ducks under Jax, and then goes to spear him in the back. The kobold has pack tactics, getting advantage on the strike.
Oh, this is the badger kobold?
Just going to. Okay, let me just roll these. First one hit, second one misses, third one also misses, only deals 2 Jax. 5 more points of damage. Okay. He just gets stabbed in the back with the spear, just like, ugh, and he coughs up blood a bit in his mouth. That ends that one's go. Who am I forgetting? Oh, yes. Okay. This individual goes over towards you, Adora, and is going to pulls out from the belt what look like 2 smaller scythes in the hands that are equipped with chains. For those of you familiar, these it was dual wielding kusorigamas.
Ooh.
As he kind of spins them around with the chains and is going to make attacks against you.
Like the thresher thingies?
And is currently is going to I'm gonna roll to see who he attacks first. Because Jax looks pretty hurt, and you are fending off a guard drake and also hurt. What's your health status right now? What does it look like?
Ooh, wait, I have a thing.
Oh, do you?
No, I don't have a thing.
Oh, okay.
I have. Hold on. I do have a thing, but I'm trying to figure out the chart we have.
Oh, the chart. Yeah.
The injury chart?
Yeah. Like what percentage you're currently at?
I just don't remember where it was.
75 to 50 is bloodied, 50 to 25 is badly wounded.
Bloody.
Okay, you're bloodied. Okay. So he's going to focus his attacks on Jax. First one misses. Second one also misses. Third one, fuck, rolling like shit.
That's a good thing, Donnie.
Thanks.
You see Jax is just like, oh shit, and like kind of goes and like raises his arms up a bit where he has got like this armor protects him, and the kusorigamas, as he's swinging them around with the chains, just clink off of the gauntlets repeatedly as he's swinging them around. And you also notice that on the kusorigamas there is a green flame that is ignited against them both. But that ends the enemy's turns. It's now who'll go next. Zeke goes next. You see Zeke has a very worried expression on his face. He's like, okay. And he's gonna move. Let's see, what is he gonna do? He'll move 15 feet towards the rock here. If he can't make the rock, he'll dash.
He can.
Oh, he can?
Right, 5, 10, 15. 15 if you can go diagonally, he can make it to the rock.
Yeah, he's gonna get on it, like up on it.
And
Kind of like
he has to
Schade is on the other side. Yeah, so he's gonna dash and he probably won't balance up there, but he's up there. He's up there. Yeah, that's pretty slick.
It's a good perch.
I can do it.
I believe in you. But he dashed, so he uses action. That ends his turn. Armand, it's now your turn.
Ha!
And you are raging.
And I am raging.
Great success.
So,
Great success.
what I would like to do...
Actually,
Oh god.
you did not attack or sustain any damage, so you are no longer raging.
But wait.
It's been a whole
Is that-
turn, right?
Did the rules...
Did that change for rage?
Let me check. I think but
You might have to rage again, but I don't know how many rages you have per day.
I use my first...
Rage, okay.
I don't get a rage back on a short rest, right?
I think
you
you
did.
do, yes.
Okay, then I still have a rage, okay.
So you might have another one still.
Like accidentally stub your toe.
they can as a bonus action come in range. Just as a
Okay, and you were holding an attack, so I will say that you
That's
were still
nice.
raging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Okay,
you don't
that's
have
good.
The new conditions to keep the rage going is to make an attack roll against an enemy, force an enemy to make a saving throw, or take a bonus action to extend your range.
Thank you. Okay, understood. That's great. That's a dub for barbarians.
Alright.
So you are still raging. So.
Okay, perfect. So what I would like to do, if you would permit me, is I would like to run and long jump again, so that way I'm right behind this guy, like jumping over like the barricade.
10, 15,
Flank
20,
him.
20. Yeah,
Saying.
yeah.
And then I'm going to, because I didn't use the rope dart, I'm gonna bolster it back in, and in the same movement, like take out Esteban, and
Get a stabbing.
Finally!
and then stab him in the back recklessly.
Okay, so here's the fun thing. You don't need to do it recklessly because you're flanking with Jax, so you already have advantage.
Fuck yeah.
Because this humanoid is the same size as
Yeah.
you.
Probably a little shorter.
Yeah, I'm 6'5".
Cool. Yeah, you're
inch.
just an inch taller. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you leap over. There's no check associated with that because you just have that long jump. Yeah. So you clear it. You bound over it like a hurdle and track, and just like come over with the sword, unsheathing it, and go for the attack with advantage.
With advantage. Okay.
Very nice.
Come on, motherfuckers.
Wow! Oh, I should have had the voice be voiced by Bo Rat. That would have been way funnier.
17.
Bo Rat sword. 17. Hit, you're attacking the Kusurigama wielding guy. That will hit.
Whew, thank fuck.
What did you roll to hit?
17.
17.
So
Noted.
at the very least. And then that, I'm doing it one hand since I have my shield up, so that's a D8.
Ah.
What?
What? What are we saying?
He will use his reaction to parry, increasing his AC by 2. As you go to attack with a stab on from the back, you see he like hears you jumping, coming, and swings around, grabs one of the Kusurigamas by the hilt. As you go to stab him, grabs it, hooks it up, and it goes right by the head. And just kind of looks over his shoulder at you, and you kind of see like the dull gray face and the grin of the individual.
Don't
As
like
the
that.
flaming Kusurigama catches your blade. Unfortunately, your attack misses with the parry. It does burn his reaction, though.
Bastard.
You.
Sorry, not sorry. Anything else for your turn?
No, that'll be it. Unless, like, just as I see this happening and I see him grin, I would like to imagine that he looks very much like a angry, pissed off Pilar at this point.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
He's,
Oh shit.
He's pissed.
Yeah. Okay,
He's crit everyone he's hit with that sword, so
that's true.
see how this goes.
Okay, that ends Armand's turn. Is now her turn. Then Tom, then Heck.
Dementor this fucker.
I am going to
Put up shadow magic.
And you know what? Let's give that a go. Because I haven't done it yet. You see she kind of stretches and gets more grotesque. And focuses this kind of like burning gaze on the milk-faced man. And she will use her scare ability. And you just hear this like otherworldly noise, but it's louder for him. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
That is going to be a 3 total.
He failed. So he is has the frightened condition.
Okay, he is immune to being frightened.
Son of a bitch.
As you see him, like the visage, like the horrifying visage, you see him turn and is unfazed by it in this moment.
Level 2.
Yeah, right? Level 2.
Okay, would I, seeing that and like being in connection with her, would I have seen like this magic take hold and him shrug it out? Like, would I have gleaned that like, that's just no good? Like, he shrugged that off.
I think because you haven't had a lot of combat experience with her, that you assume that he just isn't frightened of it.
Okay.
Like he's just that his wisdom or will or whatever just over, like he's just not scared.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's nothing I think that would reveal that he's like has the immunity. Yeah.
That would be hard. Yeah, I got you. All right. She moved a little bit. She did the thing. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. That is now Tum then Heck. So Tum.
Well, fuck. 10, 20, 35, as far as I can go.
Throw an axe.
Whole time he's running, trying to laugh.
Okay. It's raging.
Maniacal and piercing.
Yes. And it echoes and reverberates within the cavern. The other kobolds are just like, fuck, we're out of here, fuck.
I got a big
Once I'm
reverb to that
hearing
laugh.
that laugh, I'm on grins.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, here you go. I just
What happened?
I rolled a 7.
Or what were you doing?
Throw the axe.
Oh, throwing hand axe? Okay. Who are you throwing it at? Okay.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, you watch it. And then it misses him. Thankfully doesn't impact Adora because Adora's right behind. It just ping off of the shield and goes and falls. I'm gonna say it falls by the pile of wood over there. It's like a marker. Yep, just clangs onto the ground.
I such.
Cling-a-ling.
Clang-a-ling. Alright.
Clang-a-ling.
Anything else, Tom?
That's my movement, bonus action.
Cool. Alright, Heck, it is now your go. And then we'll be back at the top of the round with Vivienne.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, wait. 20, 25, 30. She's gonna over here. Jax looks kind of fucked.
Yes, Jax is... let me get my verbiage right.
Bloodied.
He's now badly wounded.
Oh, fuck.
I don't remember the scale, but that's not good.
So 50 to 25% health,
Yeah.
and he's also sustained a critical injury as well.
Who is he facing?
Jax is facing the green guard drake that's facing off with him. The wings make it difficult to orient.
There's so much going on here. I think her first instinct is to just start
This guy
chipping
like,
things off that are like surrounding him. Yeah. So she is going to do the magic.
Magic.
What?
Is that a winged monkey?
Winged monkey? No, that's Jax.
No, this thing.
What?
Hey, kobold.
No, that's a kobold. He has like clothing on.
He has a
like
hood
he has like a
vest.
hood
Remember?
and like a vest.
Wicked of you.
Oh no.
Ah, he's got no wings.
Boo. Yeah.
She just you
They
see
make kobold
she
cakes.
pulls some things out of her out of my component pouch and just goes, "Oh, father." And you see shadows kind of coalesce up him and like sear onto his skin. And I want hex.
Hey, nice.
Hex this guy.
And then what can ability stat are you affecting with Hex? Or he has
For him,
disadvantage?
let's go dexterity.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Hex, dex, hex.
hex. Heck, fuck. I don't know if I can do it again. I give up. No, I didn't give up. Okay. And then she kind of pulls from her own, from the shadows around her, and she's gonna do Eldritch Blast on this guy over her.
Nice. Go for it.
Her. You roll better than a 5.
Eldritch Blast.
I started blasting. What the fuck?
Do you have a die
Would you
jail?
believe it was a 5?
Yes.
Gosh.
That's what you're telling me.
Wait.
Mods? Modifier?
5.5.
11.
11.
Does it hit the furry kobold?
Unfortunately, it misses.
Damn it.
As he, okay, so here's something I want to share really quick about armor class and like AC and all that.
Uh-huh.
In my mind, for flavor of like how if things hit or don't hit you, there's the base armor rating you get, which I think is the armor protecting you. Like, so if it hits in that first range, it's your armor protecting you. If it gets above that in the higher range, it's your dexterity and your reflexes allowing you to dodge it. So this is just a thematic, like, you know, cool combat flavor, essentially. It's a way to flavor combat. So he uses his dexterity. His armor doesn't protect him. His dexterity allows him to dodge the stray with the armor that he's wearing. So yeah, I don't know. It was just a theme thing. I don't know. You guys can use it if you want. You don't have to.
I like it. It's bad.
Yeah, it does miss.
Would you believe it's a 5? The curse has been passed.
The curse.
You keep that away from
I
me.
was rolling really low a lot for
You're a
stuff
sandwich
too,
between
which
it.
is good.
I know, it's a problem.
He was just the catalyst.
Anything else, Heck?
The jumper.
I was gonna say
And
action,
bonus action, movement.
Okay, back to the top. Vivienne, here we go.
I'm gonna shoot my arrow first.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm gonna do it in a way where she holds it up so that it kind of like can arc and dive down
Okay.
at this little creepy dude.
Melt's face.
That's a
Sure.
shot.
Hit him in the carotid artery. No, I'm gonna hit him right in the head. That's where I'm aiming.
Okay.
Chrome him in the dome.
Throw him in the dome. Alright.
Arrow to the face.
Come on, you! Ooh, 12 plus 8.
There we go.
That's a dirty 20.
That
20.
hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good number.
Yes.
Blocking a stab on and then the impact.
And then...
It hits the crown of his head.
Yeah.
Or his neck.
I'd say it hits like upper back shoulder.
Yeah, 6.
6 points of damage.
But remember, you have your thingy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're a longbow.
Slow, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what does that do?
So if you hit a creature with a longbow, deal damage to the creature, you can reduce its speed by 10 feet. Until the start of, your next turn. If the creature is hit more than once with this property, the speed reduction doesn't exceed 10 feet.
Okay, so it just doesn't stack.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
Alrighty.
Any movement for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in
Shoot and run.
closer.
Not that close.
No, we're at, like, bring me in. Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay, cool. That will bring us to Jax. He's injured. I gotta check and see what this does again, because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Okay, it has to make a con save. He fails.
Yeah, you
Which means he loses his action, can't use his reactions till the start of his next turn. Yeah, he is not doing great. That goes to Adora. It's your go.
as well.
A lot
I
going
have
on.
meta knowledge about Jack, so I'm like, why do you mean that?
With the stat block I'm using, he doesn't have the ability to heal that injury.
Now kind of up, but
Your NPCs have leveled with you for this campaign, friends.
Get at it. Okay,
I want more violence in this age, old age.
okay. So,
Okay, oh.
we are
Yeah,
going
not too
to...
bad.
Yeah.
But he's cattle guy.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm gonna bonus action. Take a health potion.
Okay.
Smart.
Go.
I'm going to action take the dodge action.
Oh.
Okay. Giving opponents disadvantage on melee or attacks, and then you get advantage on dex saves. I think.
What?
Then I'm going to action surge.
Hey.
Oh!
Oh shit.
We got that metagaming over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
called
try and
action economy.
scoop up Khodlak and book it out of the camp.
That's a big boy.
Okay.
He's a
Go ahead and make
beefy
an
boy.
athletics check for me.
She's a beefy girl.
I was
I'm
about
gonna
to
say
ask how
before
she
you roll, DC for this, because he's a big burly minotaur.
Okay.
That the DC for this is gonna be a 15 athletics.
Would this be considered a grab? Oh wait.
Could I know I'm not in yet, but could
Yes.
could
No,
I
never mind.
use
Doesn't matter.
guidance to help with that?
You have to touch.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
That's a
touch
spell casting on your turn.
And it's touch. His
Yeah, I believe so.
touch. I'm not gonna run in there. Sorry.
Okay.
You can throw your
DC 15 athletics. You got
DC
this.
15.
Throw my hammer at the door.
Heroic inspiration.
Okay, re-rolling.
You have two of those, right?
I have 2 of those.
Okay, so this is a re-roll.
We have two.
Yeah, we have
I
If
have
you
two.
stack
You
them.
have to. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you stack up to 3 at a time.
Heroic inspiration.
Again? Okay, you're done.
You
You're
believe
gone.
It was a 4.
Was it a 4?
It was a 1.
Oh! What was it the first?
A 5.
Oh. Okay, so 5 to a 1, 2, and
Break it. Break it. There we go.
21.
you reach down, scoop up Khodlak.
Fireman.
Yeah, fireman.
Fireman carry.
And then you're going to use your movement
Yeah.
to go.
So yeah.
So
Where?
you did. So this is interesting because you did dodge. So things have disadvantage against you.
Yeah.
And then you're moving, so your opportunity attacks will have disadvantage as you're
Yes,
running.
that was the
Cool. So you can move. Go ahead and move your movement.
Where do
The
you wanna-
drakes.
I want to step over that wire, because that's a tripwire, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that one over there. Yeah. And you
so
can
I'm just-
run through her because she's ethereal. She's
Yeah.
ghost, right?
So I'm just gonna.
Is that
book
an
it
ability the
35
familiar
feet
has, the
that way.
amorphous or whatever it's called?
So like
No.
right there.
Right here?
I mean, like,
Yeah, but 35.
You run by. That's
Kind
fine.
of, yeah.
No,
Sorry, down?
Just like
She's-
away from
could
the
fly,
bed fray.
but
right
she could
here is
would be
about
like above the
so
ground.
it's like-
Whatever.
So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the DM. If you allow it, I'd allow. I like it.
Yeah, you can run around easily enough. It's a flavor thing, yeah. Attack against you at disadvantage. So that's gonna be a 17 to hit you.
Misses.
17, nice, okay. That goes to bite you as you flee and you fucking book it. Alright,
And I took a health potion.
you did, so please roll HP for that.
What is the health?
It is your turn.
I know. I'm gonna jump
You gonna jump?
Oh.
Where are you jumping?
this way. Oh wait.
Way. You call that.
Pull it!
Yeah, I would like to.
Max healing! Yeah!
Yeah.
I rolled 2 4s!
For a total of healing of
Would you believe it was a 4?
a good 4.
A good 4.
So that heals you for how much total?
2d4s. So 8 plus 2 is 10.
Cool, okay. Sorry, shot.
That's a very good potion.
That was a good one. It was a potent one, yeah.
You're welcome.
Actually, I have to jump.
I mean, you could just climb down as part of your movement.
Yeah.
It's just
No, I don't have to move.
Oh.
I'm going to cast the channel divinity again. I'm going to divine spark Khodlak to restore 1d8 plus 4 health points.
Oh, and this is a channel divinity?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for me for that.
Okay.
Does it look like Adora is getting Khodlak away from the fighting or leaving?
Good question. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to get him somewhere safe.
So just
Okay.
away from the fighting, not
We
leaving.
know she's not abandoning us.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like, should we all go?
So Khodlak's
a valid question.
going to receive 6 hit points.
Awesome. Okay. As your, what does this channel divinity look like again? I don't know if you flavored it already.
Yeah, I'm going to be holding in my mind that image of the Wanderer about to turn, and I'm thinking about paths and choices, and I'm choosing to heal.
Okay. Yeah, and you watch as like you're carrying Khodlak, and suddenly there's movement as you just hear him just inhale deeply, and he kind of like goes and grabs you, and then opens his eyes over towards you and like looks around and sees you. You're just like you're like going with holding him, and he's like and looks around and is now regained consciousness at 6 HP. Still very hurt, but not unconscious,
Not dying.
not dying.
And hopefully take care of himself.
Yeah. Okay. That is. Is that your go?
That's my turn.
Okay.
I'll stay on the rock, perched.
Perched.
Owl-like. Who was that?
Ooh, it is their go.
Who are you?
The enemies.
The devil dogs.
So now that Adora is gone, this guard Drake is going to turn towards your familiar. This
That's fine.
one is still on Jax with him.
Oh, she's no longer invisible.
and
Right?
then-
She sells the ring.
Yeah, okay. No worries.
Take off the ring, Mr. Frodo.
So we'll do that
Two
first.
inspiration.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Worth it.
Worth it.
All right.
I think I only have
First attack against her is a 17
hits.
and an 18.
Both hit.
For a total. Do you want me to just total damage together?
Yes, please.
Okay. 10 points of piercing damage total from a successful bite and claw attack.
Okay.
And then
Still standing.
the other one. The kobold war chief looks over and sees you fleeing with Khodlak
Oh.
and whistles. And you watch this, and it goes and it's going to run after you. It gives Jax, Armand, and her an attack of opportunity.
Fuck yeah.
As it 5, 10, 15.
Would you
20,
allow
25.
her to do that? Like, technically, I can't.
Oh, can she not? Sorry, I'm just treating her as like a creature on the board.
So, as a familiar, like for me, I can have her attack if I do something. Like, regularly familiars can't attack in combat.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
But I can use one of my attacks and she can use one as a reaction. But it would take my attack on my turn. So currently,
And you can normally do that only on your turn, is that what you're
like
saying?
on my turn, I can use one of my attacks and have her do it, and it burns her reaction.
Ah, I see. Okay. So I will say no.
technically
She
can't attack on
Understood.
her own in combat.
she can. Yeah. So she doesn't get attacked.
Yeah.
Armand and Jax do. So.
Smite that bitch.
Fuck. Oh, he can't take reactions because of his injury.
And I got a 10, so no.
Okay. Yeah, you go to swing past it and it just.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does it see the tripwire?
It is a animalistic creature. I'm gonna say it triggers the trap for the tripwire. It has to make a save to avoid it.
Fail it.
It powers through it. It is a scaled, beefy
What is-
dragon dog.
What is the physical effect of the trap?
It's
Was it-
literally just a like tethered tripwire. So it like goes
to
through it
trip
and
up.
it stumbles, rolls, and just,
It wasn't a trigger
up.
for some more nefarious.
No, yeah, it's
mechanism
literally
with-
just
yeah.
it's a quite simple, like it would knock you prone if he fails. What would happen?
It's a little bulldog.
Yeah. So it chases up.
so
on you.
scaly, but might
It's gonna attack you, Adora.
Cool, it has disadvantage.
kick him in the face
Disadvantage.
because it's before her next turn.
That is correct. Yes. 8 on the first attack misses. Wow, and a 5 on the an 8. Like 8 again.
You know,
also
what this is
misses.
telling me? It just tells me we need to roll more dice.
Okay. That ends its go. The other one went. That one is still on Jax. Yeah, it's gonna attack. What is it? Advantage. Oof. Oh man, he's not having a good time. Pack tactics. He got advantage and he crit on Jax with
Again?
his spear.
Again?
The dog crit on him before.
Oh.
H.E. not gonna be happy.
Anti-Rag and Beast Widow Rag.
I was gonna say, it's gonna be mid-morning.
Oh shit.
Oh, she'll be pissed. I believe she has to bring him back.
Yeah, okay.
No, she's a lunar source.
That he sustains much more damage. He's still conscious.
Somebody has to bring him back.
And then his go. He's going to turn around Armand. The Kusarigama wielding cloaked individual is going to make his attacks against you.
Can he make his way to the flourish with his cloak?
First attack against you is
My sword comes to
9, misses.
Misses.
18 for the second one.
If my AC is 18,
Meets it, beats it.
meets it, beats it, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Nat 1 on the third one. So I think first attack slashes against you, block with the stab on, comes over with the offhand one, goes to slash with it, gets you in the side with it, and then comes down and tries to like overpower you with the strength of it. And the stab on holds strong and actually dislodges the Kisurigama from his hand. So on his next turn, I'd say that he cannot make his bonus action offhand attack, is what he loses from the nat 1. So the one that did hit you, because it's a green flame blade.
Oh, of course it is.
It's gonna be 9 points of slashing damage plus 4 points of fire damage.
Okay, that's 13, correct? If I'm mathing.
Yes.
Okay,
Your math is solid.
thank you.
Solid as
And that
a
ends
rock.
his go. That ends the enemy's goes. That brings us to Zeke. Oh, Zeke. He looks out and
No.
he stands there and he shouts out in Draconic. He's like, Rex! Me and you! He stands there and just... He has this bola.
Which one responds to
That
Rex?
the chieftain,
good.
the war chief.
Rex.
And you see him turn and just... And then he throws his bola that he made at Rex.
Let's see it.
Attempting to
How do you want to do it?
restrain him.
How do you want to get it?
That one?
No.
He just gets himself in the bola and falls off the rock.
But he falls backwards out of sight.
He does take some fall damage. He takes
was-
1 point of fall damage as he... Oh, shit!
Oh no!
Heck was briefly
Such a cool moment.
excited and then
And on his
immediately
4th birthday
disappointed.
too.
Armand, it's now your go.
Oh, it was
You see
his
Rex
first
looked over and was like,
birthday.
ah. And then he fell and he was like, oh, fucking...
Okay. So,
But you know his name is Rex, though.
do I still have advantage because Jax is still there flanking?
Rex got hexed.
I will say because of Jax's injury, he's no longer posing a threat to the individual, so it's no longer flanking.
So then I am gonna be attacking recklessly because now I'm hurt and I'm pissed.
Yeah. Okay.
It hurts and I'm pissed.
I was pissed before, but I was more pissed.
Ooh, 16 plus 6 is a 22.
That certainly hits.
And
Reckless.
20 twangle.
20 twango.
Oh,
5.
Okay.
yeah. What's your rule? What's your ratios?
Oh, don't I get like plus 2 to rage? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, don't forget that.
7.
It's
Hey.
like that number sounds too low.
Still.
Yeah, we have.
Cool.
And then he still has. No, he can't stack on slow.
Oh, is that what you have as well? Well, that's not coming from the same attacker or weapon type.
Never mind, sap.
Oh, sap. Okay.
Ooh, different.
So
That is
if.
different. Yeah.
So he's sap.
So is my rope dart. So if hit a creature with a long sword, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
All attack rolls or the first attack roll?
The first.
First? Okay.
Next.
Next. Cool. Thank you. Cool. So he's slow and sapped.
Cool.
Slapped.
All right, Armand, that's your go. Yes. Okay, it's her turn. Then Tom. Then Hesh.
She's gonna scoot around in melee range
Okay. Yeah.
to here and kind of like over the guy.
war chief, yeah.
And I'm gonna have her give me the help action.
Okay. This is the yeah. Is it? How do you want to flavor it? Is it like a grab? Is it like a?
Yeah, I feel like
distraction?
She's just like, she kind of stretches out. Like she doesn't like grapple him, but like starts to kind of like, and he's just like.
Shadow tendrils?
Is he super scared? Was he there last time? Just asking for a friend.
A very spooky friend.
You could tell this kobold's been through some shit. It's got scars and stuff.
He's about to be through some more. Yeah.
And stuff.
Has it been through 20 battles?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Maybe.
That's a lot of battles.
You almost drink.
I mean, this kobold's wearing the hide of a honey badger.
He could have found it dead.
That's true.
That sounds.
Or bought it at a market.
Or stole it.
Or stole it.
Or handed it down? It had been handed down.
No,
Through generations.
So the
Great, great,
kobold-
great.
To be fair,
Hold on,
I will say
grandfather.
this kobold looks like it's been attacked by a honey badger. So there's that.
Okay.
Good to know.
That's her action.
Okay. Then it goes to Tom.
Did he drop the Kisurigama?
It's chained to his wrist, like kind of Kratos Chaos Blade style, so it's dangling.
Comes out of the rope and grab it.
Okay. run over and you grab it, and it is chain attached to him.
I don't
but
care.
You are.
I am not. I'm gonna grab it and he's going to wrap it around his arm like.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a. We'll call this a flavored grapple check.
Alright.
Or no, it's against his AC, right? Is that how grapple works now?
It's a save.
To save.
I'm more like he's trying to grab it so he cannot.
Are you trying to go for like a disarm?
It's more of a disarm.
Okay.
With disarm slash
Let's just go contested athletics for this. Let's go a little old school with it.
Try to overpower him.
Yeah.
Good thing you have advantage.
Heroic inspiration.
No.
Yep.
What was it? Was it a 1? A 3.
Worth
Do it
it.
again.
Yeah, worth it.
Use them while you got
Better.
them.
15.
15. Yeah, you managed to pull the Kasurigama from his grasp and pulling the chain, and it's like you're wrapping it around your own arm.
Yeah, I was like.
Okay.
Keep it
Trying to
from using
prevent
it.
him from using
I
it.
understand.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's what you're holding in your hand now. You're holding it, and it's wrapped around your arm, attached around his now.
Yeah.
There mustn't be much slack left.
Nope.
Arm
Okay.
for arm.
We got one last turn, and then we're gonna call it, folks.
Okay.
All right, Tum. That's your turn. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Heck, it is your turn.
I am gonna shoot this guy, hopefully getting advantage from her help action.
Yes.
And she just so it's to do another blast.
Boom.
Fucking
I mean, it's better than what you've been rolling.
by 1,
Oh no.
which would make it a 12.
12 unfortunately misses. Dodges again. She's trying to help you, and it's like trying to hold this kobold there, and it's just like fending off the shadow familiar with its spear, and the Eldritch Blast just misses it.
That's the highest I've rolled tonight.
Yeah, that's some tough luck. Alright, we will resume at the top of the round next episode. Thank you everyone so much for watching and enjoying the chaos of combat.
What a show.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. In case we don't see you, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Farewell until next time.
What a show.
Good job, everybody.
He's just not even going.